Anybody from the West Coast?
These poets have worked really hard, and I'm sure that they're all excited to perform for you today. B's gonna make a quick announcement, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about how the night's gonna go. You all excited?
We wouldn't all be here without the hard work and dedication of Mr. Cedric Bolton. The coordinator of the student engagement for the Office of Multicultural Affairs, which is right upstairs. And he's the developer of Verbal Blend, which, for those of you who don't know, it's a program for students committed to writing and performing original poetry. He also works with the Poets Learning Community, which brings together first-year students interested in writing and performing their diverse stories through spoken word or poetry. And last but not least, he's the co-founder of the Neuropoetic Society. And that is a co-ed organization dedicated to poets in their pursuit of excellent craftsmanship in the areas of poetic expression.
Yeah. Woo! Which means that the poets that we have coming up here are going to be scored. So the way that the night's going to go is after each poet has gone, we're going to allow opportunity for the judges to get their scores together, and then we're going to announce the scores to the room. Ideally, just so we can get the scores passed around the right way, but it's also so that you guys can see how the room is reading it, how the room is feeling it. We do ask that you're respectful about the scores, about what you do here for the scores. So if you disagree with one, you're okay to boo, to an extent, but we don't want to hear anybody get out and say like, no, we don't like that. Alright? Just like that. But seriously, and if you feel a score and you feel like you agree with it, show some love, show some support. All of these poets that are right here have worked really hard, and I can't stress that enough, alright? Alright. Introduce our great panel of judges right here. Yeah. Alright, we've got, as we say your name, we just stand up, wave to the room, What do you like in the princess? We've got Chad Cedar. Terrell Burgos. Diamond Breland. Tony Kershaw. And Gwen Pugh.
To kick the night off, we have a sacrificial poet. Don't worry, no one's gonna die. Basically how this works, the stage, and they kind of set it off for everybody else. Sacrificial poet is Uzman.
I be that nigga. Niggas have been never-endingly searching for love in all the wrong places, but these faces here remind me that I am
and you start to vibrate like a forgotten iPhone on a lonely desk somewhere. You start to vibrate against the pavement. There's a soft music, but it doesn't sound like a death march anymore. It sounds like freedom.
That baby boys are grown men. I've been taught that grown men are baby boys who are allowed to play with us baby girls. So baby girls, listen really closely. To scream at the top of my lungs, fear that was haunting me late night in dreams. I woke up not remembering.
Never really be a goldfish, identical, common, unnoticed. Breaking myself, trying to remake myself because just to change myself means you couldn't possibly love me unconditionally.
When he tells you that you are pretty for a black girl. Oh, college. I fell in love with you in the dorm.
Pop, you remind me of the Ku Klux Klan. You're familiar the way you put your fire-spinning lips on matches and run across the mainstream media. Your influences stick like the rope round neck, gun smoke wrap round bullets, and you punch through your punchlines.
I can feel the headaches. The headaches are killing me. The pain is killing me. I'm slowly dying.
I miss those days on the playground when you could run up to the boy who had just pushed you down and say, hey, I like you. I want to lay in this graveyard and be still and be silent so that for the first time in my life, I know what it feels like to be close to you. And I'll tell the leaves to tell the wind to tell God to tell you. I'm sorry.
When you would come home, I would race to meet you at the door. Before you could drop your things, I was filling your ears with my voice.
Regarded as a savior, but even our favorite superhero has a weakness. You don't understand how much your life is worth. Priceless.
Not that I don't want you inside of me, I just really love it when you flick me.
Slam poetry is the best damn therapy there is.
Like when it's raining, it's sunny to me. If you say the sky blue, I say the sky red, shit.